All right, so I got into town last night, into Salisbury, and then I ended up staying at Maria McCabe's house, but her son runs it now, and that was awesome. And they had Wi-Fi, so I could finally put up videos. And good thing I wake up about every 2 hours to turn over, because every 2 hours I would queue up another video to send. So it all worked out. Now I'm gonna head to the market, grab some food for the morning, and hit trail. It stormed hard last night, so I don't know if you can tell. Everything's wet out, but it looks like it's gonna be all good today, and it's 60 degrees right now and it gets up to almost 70. So we're all set up for a good day. I think I'm gonna go get chicken tenders for breakfast. It's awesome. There's this little square here right behind the grocery store. There's a little ATM. I've been meaning to grab cash. I've been using it all up, and dude, it's perfect. It's right there. And there's this whole seating area, and I think there's plugs to charge up stuff. Yeah, like right there. Boom. Grab food. You can chill out here and eat. Go to the ATM, get cash. Check out the local posted board if you get bored. Dude, my younger self would be so upset with how much money I've been spending on this. I just dropped $20 for breakfast on Doritos, a big beef wrap, and a Celsius. God, I'm bougie now. But I'm bougie and happy, so I think that's good, right? Alright, saying goodbye to the market after absolutely housing that burrito. I don't think I breathed while I was eating it. It's really nice. There's a rail trail here. Does that show it? I don't know. I'm like on like a grass path right now, but pretty soon I hit the rail trail. But you don't have to walk on the road into town, so that's super nice. You kind of just get to walk on this rail trail, which is right next to the road. Makes it a lot more chill getting into town. Oh, dude, it's so nice out right now. It's like 60 degrees. The sun's just popping out. I think it's supposed to get up to like 65. A little higher today. It's supposed to storm tonight, so I'm going to try to find myself in another shelter. And I stayed at that place last night, and the two hikers there were two guys who were doing a bunch of sections, and they said there's a bunch of bear activity in this upcoming section. Like, they saw a mama bear with 3 cubs, and they were taking a break and tried to yell at her, and ended up just hiking on. And immediately after they left their spot, she was all over where they were taking a break eating. So maybe I'll get to see some bears in this upcoming section. But yeah, here, now you can tell. Rail trail. The other thing nice about this is, if I have to pee, I can just stop on one of these trees and pee. It's perfect for my horrible bladder. Yesterday, I came into town on the rail trail, and I was sitting behind that market, eating and stuff, and my stomach just turned over, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna poop my pants, I don't know if I'm gonna pee, but I gotta get to the hostel now. Yeah, dude, I just have like no control over any timing of anything. It's just like, my body's such a brat right now. It's like, dude, I gotta take a dump, we're doing it now. I gotta pee, we're doing it now. I've got no control. So it's nice to be next to town, as you can see, like houses and stuff, but if any chaos ensues, right on the other side, I can handle business. This is like the perfect middle zone between town and trail. So I really appreciate this. Alright, I'm almost back on trail. Holy shit. Can you see that? Can you see that? Can you see that? Those are the first flowers I've seen. First flowers of the year. Dude, spring hath sprung. It's coming, man. It's coming. Now, I was looking at the weather, and like 5 days or something, it's back down to like, I think it's like mid-20s at night, then maybe like 40s, like high 30s, 40s during the day. Whatever. It's warming up. Spring's coming. Alright, about to hit the road. You hike this for just a couple seconds, and then you're back on trail. Hey. Alright, so what's on the docket for today? Well, we hike out of town, and then in about 6 miles, yeah, I can check the map so I can actually say this a little better. 6 miles, we hike by Falls Village. Actually, how far away is it? 6.7. And then from then on, for the rest of Connecticut, we kind of parallel the Housatonic River and this road, Little Rock Road, also known as US 7, and we follow that road all the way, pretty much right next to it, for the rest of Connecticut. And how long is Connecticut? Hit the border in, I don't know, 44 miles. So not too wild of a section. I imagine you get to hear the road the whole time. But my plan for today is I want to get to the outfitter in Kent tomorrow. And the kind of junction into Kent is 32.9 miles away. The closest shelter to that is, there's one up the road. I'm not doing that many miles, but 7.2 back, 25.8. So we're gonna do 25.8 miles more today to Stewart Hollow Brook Shelter, and that'll put me in a good position tomorrow to go into Kent, hit the outfitter, grab a stove, grab a filter. I have got a list on my phone of other stuff I need to grab. Can't remember anything else. And then send a bunch more stuff home at the post office and grab a little more food. But it's a pretty cruisy day. You hike up out of town, but then once I'm on the ridgeline, it's pretty flat. And I think maybe in 10 miles, there's kind of some ups and downs, but this is just going to be another chiller. And we'll see if we run into any bears. Cool beans. Right. Made it up the climb. Only a few beads of sweat. But look at this now. We're gonna be cruising. Oh. This is where the little ups and downs are, but whatever, dude. Today's gonna be nice. Alright, I think I'm finally figuring out this video thing. Dude, I'm gonna start like backing up my phone, transferring to videos while I hike. It's not like I use any different amount of battery doing it when I'm sitting still versus hiking. And that's gonna save me a bunch of time. And dude, on flat sections of trail when I'm bored, I'll just edit videos while I walk. The goal now, no more delays in videos. I just had like a 4 or 5 day window where I didn't put anything out. I've got 9 loaded up right now. And we're just gonna keep that rolling. So the goal is at least get a video edited a day. I'm sure there's going to be days I miss because the stuff happens, but have them all already edited so when I get to town, my only job is to find Wi-Fi, which is going to be kind of weird because hotels and motels usually don't have great Wi-Fi for uploading. So we're going to have to try to find hostels, or maybe I got to try out the libraries and see how the libraries are doing. Yeah, that's the goal now. All right, I'm not missing any more days. We're being consistent. I'm not gonna be like miserable anymore. Okay, we're gonna enjoy making videos. No more complaining about how difficult it is to edit. Dude, I've just had a lot of caffeine, alright? So we're feeling positive right now. Here's my view. No way. These are my favorite creatures of all time. Oh, God, they're so beautiful. Okay. Alright, buddy, I'll leave you. But you're so cool. Dude, look how beautiful they are. Okay, dude, I'll leave you be. Oh, first one of the year. Alright, so I'm doing a little research on the eastern newt, that little orange creature that I took a video of. So, the eastern newt has 3-stage life cycle. First, it's an aquatic larva. It hatches in water, looking like a tiny fish with gills. Then, it becomes a red eft. That's what I saw. It leaves the water and turns bright orange/red with black spots. This land stage can last 2 to 7 years. I didn't know that. I thought it was a lot quicker than that. And it's so bright in color because it's toxic. So don't eat one. I know they look delicious, but don't do it. And then after that, it becomes an aquatic adult. It returns to the water, turns olive green to brownish, and develops a paddle-like tail. And then it lives in ponds and slow streams. So, dude, that was pretty much just like a teenage newt wandering the forest, finding itself in this world. How cool. Dude, now I'm on the hunt for newts. I found one, I need more. I gotta catch them all. Alright, here we've got giant's thumb. Giant's knuckle. Very cool. How crazy. Just pops out of nothing. Giant thumb. You see this right here? It's not body armor. It's emergency. Every time you go into town, take an emergency. Sick people are everywhere. Gotta fortify the immune system. I hate getting sick. So yeah, that's my secret. Every time I go into town, every time I'm around the sicknesses, I always take an emergency the first day out. I even took one last night. I doubled up. Look at this boulder, kind of boulder-ish thing, split boulder. The heck, dude! Today's a day full of cool rocks, just like in the middle of nowhere. No other rocks, cool rock. Sick. Ugh. Man, I've been fighting beard hairs in between my teeth all day. Ooh. Ow. Well, this isn't gonna zoom in. There's a snake. It's like brown and yellow stripes going down the length of it. It's really long. know what kind of snake that is. Oh, look at these beauties. Oh, that one's got real deep purple. Come on, focus on it. There you go. Beautiful. Would you look at this? 1,500 miles north from Springer Mountain. Now, not sure how close that is this year, but you know, because the mileage is constantly changing. But I'm in the vicinity. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so the one problem with not having trekking poles is I'm walking through a bunch of spider webs right now. And when you have trekking poles, you can wave them in front of you and get all the spider webs out of the way, but I'm just picking them all up with my face right now. I guess that'll be one benefit of starting to run into all the Nobos pretty soon is, you know, I'm not the earliest of starters in the morning, so that's good though, because it means that all the Nobos will clear out all the spider webs for me, and then I just get a hike along spiderweb free. But until then, I'm just gonna be catching all these in my beard. I can feel them all over my legs right now. I must just be pulling like 100 of them along with me. Ooh, there's a cool view of the waterfalls. I'll get it real quick. Isn't that cool? Absolute chiller of a trail going through here. Look at this. It's about as flat as you get. Sick, dude. High school. God, I don't miss high school at all. That's pretty cool. They built that into the bridge. Ooh, the sky's looking kind of threatening over there, but I don't think we're supposed to get near it. Look at the beautiful water source we got today. It's coming right out of the rocks. I was using a MSR groundhog as a little pipe to put water in, but then I ended up just digging all that out, and I was able to stick the bottle up there. Excellent. Oh. Yeah, dude, glad I got this one. I always like a good spring. Water just tastes better. Man, look at the shin veins we're dealing with today. I usually only get these when I lay down after a day of hard working out, but who knows? They're popping out midday now. They're gonna look crazy tonight. Dude, can someone invent a quiet leaf blower. I don't even know if that's possible. But for fuck's sake, man. All day. All fucking day. I've just been hearing. Is this annoying? Because this is what I've been dealing with all day. And there's a fucking train. You hear that? Dude, the sweet sounds of nature. Fucking leaf blowers, road traffic, and trains. I mean, it is the part of trail I'm in. Honestly, I can't even remember once. You can kind of get back into nature and not be inundated with roads and towns. They're just all over the place here. Crossing roads 10 times a day, skirting next to houses. So whatever. Hey, it's a beautiful section of trail. But you are certainly not in the wilderness. You're just next to dudes mowing their lawns and frickin' blowing leaves around. It's kind of funny. Now I can't hear any leaf blowers. But when I started this video, I'm not joking. From the moment I started hiking out of town until then, it had been constant leaf blowers. And I don't know if it's like a thing around here, but dudes had like attachments for weed whackers where it was like this wire brush. And I guess all the street maintenance crews are out wire brushing driveways. So it's like weed whacker sounds and leaf blowers. And for some reason, dude, I've seen like 3 excavators. And so you're just hearing metal arms going all day. And like a shit ton of skid steers. Just been in and out of construction zones, leaf blowers, weed whackers. It's a very loud and noisy section of trail. And you know what? I'm not helping it. I'm just in the middle of the woods screaming about it, so. Look at me. Look at me. I'm just a fucking asshole, too. Okay, well. That's my, that's Drew's bitch of the day. I'll be positive now, I promise. Bye. It's a pretty cool view. Those clouds look cool. Someone's doing some big work out here. Look at these treads. Damn, thought I was gonna miss this little system. Guess not. Turned out right after I shot that video, it was coming down before it really started coming down, there's a shelter. Yeah, I'm gonna look at that. I'm just gonna chill out here until the rain stops and I'll keep on hiking. Man, look at that. I got to eat a bunch of food out of my food bag. Boop! Rain's done. That was a good 15-minute break. Didn't get wet. And now I get to go enjoy hiking. That's how it's done, folks. Alright. Thank you, Pine Swamp Brook Shelter. Pine Swamp Brook Shelter. Yeah, that was awesome. Little 20-minute break. Gave me enough time to get into my food bag and really select what food I wanted to eat, because you preload the bag all day, but I wanted some different snacks that I had deeper in the bag, so that was a much needed break, and it just coincided with getting out of the rain. It was perfect. About 10 miles to the shelter I want to stay at. and it is 2:59, so no problem. We'll see if I can get there before it's dark out. Like the next 6 miles are pretty up and downy, so I think I can average a little faster than 2 miles an hour. I forget what this is called, but it's got some name. I could check the map, but Boop. Boop. Here we go. That was that thing. Whatever it's called. I almost made it, but one of those rocks was slippery and my foot just slid right off. So I got 1 foot wet, but I had all of those rocks are underwater there, so I had to go and then just right there. So I dunked 1 foot, but it's not bad. You know, I should probably take that shoe off and wring out the sock. It'll probably help dry out a little bit faster. Ooh, look at that sitting rock right there. It'll be awesome. This is the, sorry, there's a bunch of trash that like probably washed up from the water, but this is the mighty Housatonic. And this is a wet trail, which I will try to avoid getting my feetsy wets in. Okay, balance, yes, good. Oh yeah. If you get it, you get it.